You know, that
online
word I
video
just said,
and on this
future.
channel.
It
Sometimes
seriously
we do
applies
YouTube
to today's
strategy
video
tips.
because I have yet another piece of lighting tech for y'all to check out, but this light I'm going to show you just isn't any light. No, in fact, you could say that it closely resembles a famous type of weapon wielded by Jedi Knights and Sith Lords. So obviously, I'm calling this one the lightsaber. Pretty cool, huh? So now that we have the wand light, or the lightsaber as I like to call it, out of the box, let's check out some of the key features of this light. Starting with the build, it's made of aluminum and plastic all the way around, but still feels pretty sturdy nonetheless. It has a white handle with an OLED display that shows off all the different color options, temperatures, and dimmable brightness levels. It can be controlled using the plus and the minus arrows and sliding your finger around it in either direction. To protect this light, it comes with a nice hard shell case that is the exact shape as the light, and it holds the battery and travel charger as well. The wand light also has two sides of LEDs that are filtered by the frosted plastic on top of them. One side has bicolor LEDs with color temperatures from 3200K up to 5600K and a lamp angle of 45 degrees. The other side has full RGB color LEDs that can change to any color in the spectrum and has a lamp angle of 120 degrees. The light is 23.3 inches in length, so it actually is a little stubby to be a real lightsaber, but it's close enough in my mind. It only weighs just a couple of pounds with that battery in it, so it can easily be handheld to light a subject if you want. The light also includes 1/4 standard screw holes on the top and the bottom of the light, so you can also screw it into a light stand so you can place the light wherever you'd want to light your subject without you having to hold it. 4 volt, 4400 mAh, and it is a rechargeable lithium battery that comes with a travel charger in that case, like I said, and it actually lasts a really long time. But alternatively, if you want to run this light indefinitely, it can also be powered by an AC adapter, as they include a port for it on the light, but you actually have to buy this separately because it's not in the case. So for $159, what exactly are we getting here? You're getting a very portable, versatile, and may I say, colorful and easy to use light that can be used to just add that extra bit of light to your scenes, whether you want to use it as like a backlight, a fill light, or even a key light to add some more color for a stylized look to your shot. I think this light is actually really cool, and with so many uses as well, including the long-lasting battery, I can kind of forgive the fact that they didn't include that AC adapter with it.
The GVM-T20R. It's an RGB wand light that has effects built in. It's lightweight, it's battery powered, and the price is right. These come in really handy when getting creative, and to me, this is a big upgrade. The GVM-T20R has a really interesting design with its two-sided panel. One side of the light has bicolor LEDs for maximum color accuracy. The other side of the light has RGB LEDs for saturated colors and effects modes. The T20R wand light includes 8 different types of effects or scene modes, including cop car, lightning, candle, party, TV, bad bulb, disco, and paparazzi. Wand lights have a lot of different uses. They're portable, you can get creative with them, they're battery powered. Personally, I like to use wand lights when I'm shooting products or if I want to create a unique moving light shot. Using the T20R handheld makes it easy to add dynamic lighting to your shots, sort of like this. You can also use it for still photography to create interesting long exposure type shots. For this shot, we set our wand light to RGB party mode, and we simply waved it around in a dark room. Make sure to set your shutter speed to around 8 seconds to allow that long exposure to capture all of the light movement. And you can create photos like these.
All right, I'm into the KGB database now. Yeah, I need help sorting my... Hello? Vladimir wants to play? Okay.
In this scene, we positioned one of the wand lights overhead of our talent and we set it to 3200 degrees Kelvin. The second wand light was used in cop car effect mode. Again, the two wand lights were literally the only lights used to light these scenes. And they were both running on the same batteries as the first scene we filmed. No recharge necessary. The T20R wand light can be powered using standard Sony NP batteries or using a power adapter, which is not included. The wand draws a solid 20 watts of power, which is just 10 watts less than a 4-foot non-light pavo tube. The non-lights also have their batteries integrated into the tubes and they're not changeable on set, whereas with the RGB wand, you can swap the Sony NP style batteries out on set and keep filming. If you're not planning to handhold these RGB wand lights, you can also mount them to a light stand with a 1/4-20 screw. They actually have 1/4-20 screws on the top and bottom of the lights, and we actually mounted one light on top of the other wand light. To control the T20R, there's an integrated touch interface that you can use to select any of the 360 color hues or the 8 different effects modes. These are viewed on an OLED display. The interface is easy to use and I feel like promotes being creative on set. So when you buy the light, you get a nice little kit. What's included? Well, you get the GVM RGB T20R LED Light Wand, an NP battery, an NP battery charger, and a nice carry bag for everything.
Option. I myself do this for a living. I do corporate, commercial, industrial, including weddings. This is going to be a very useful tool for you to do your bride preparation. And these lights, they are more designed not to light an entire room because, I mean, they're pretty bright, but this is meant to be in a close proximity. You want to hold the light. This proximity here from the subject is going to provide a very nice fill light right here, even as a key light because of the size of the light. But ideally for key light, you want to use those big soft boxes. These lights are obviously intended for handheld use, but it has the regular tripod 1/4-20 inch not only on the bottom but also on the top. If you don't have anyone to hold the light, for example, if you want to do a little hair light or an accent light somewhere, you can certainly use the boom, like I said before. One thing that I also noticed that a lot of manufacturers, especially GVM, they actually take in consideration on the brightness level to be so dim all the way to the maximum brightness, because this light at 1% is so dim, which can be very useful if you shoot wide apertures like f1.2, f1.4, or if some reason you need this light extremely dim, you got it, because this will do it for you all the way to 100%, which is super bright. To turn the light off is a regular analog, very simple little power switch here that you slide. So when you turn the light back on, you will also remember every setting that you did as far as the HSI, the colors, also the saturation, you know, the hue and everything, the bicolor, the brightness number. So as soon as you turn it off, it's not going to change it back to anything 100% or 0. It's going to remember everything that you did here, which is a good advantage. So this battery can run in excess of 3 hours. I didn't test this, but I can almost guarantee you, you're gonna be probably running this light for 3 hours with this mid-size battery here. Now here's a close look of the whole thing here. This is the OLED display. As you can see, you have the CCT mode. Press the M again, you have the HSI mode, which is the RGB colors, and also the scene mode, which is the effects. Go back to the M here, press the M again, you'll go back to the CCT mode. As you can see, there's an arrow here. Right now I'm at the color temperature, which goes from 3200 all the way to 5600. All you have to do is press straight where this minus is. You should go to 3200 and also 5600 and anything in between here.
So the way that this light works is you have this big circle down here, and let's say that you're in RGB mode. So you would just scroll your finger over the top of this, and that will adjust to the different colors that you have your finger over. This also adjusts the intensity of your brightness or the intensity of your saturation. So down here, right where the yellow is, there is a minus sign, and over here where the magenta is, there is a plus sign. So that way you can increase or decrease, again, the saturation or the brightness. In the middle, you have the M, which is the mode dial. So this way you can have where you adjust the color temperature. So you have a mode for that. You also have the RGB mode where you can choose all the different colors. And then, of course, the third mode would be the special effects. So you have candle and cop car, paparazzi, stuff like that.
you shouldn't be taking what isn't yours, Mr. Jans. Now, you can give it to me. Or you can die.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? You are pathetic.
So we lit the scene using only 2 of the T20R lights. We put 1 light overhead of our talent, and we used the broken bulb effect setting. We shot the second wand light through a window in RGB mode in a blue hue. We filmed the scene using just 1 battery on each wand light, and we had plenty of juice left over after filming.
Savory, never salty.